Saturday Night Baseball here on MLB Network as you get a look at Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Washington Nationals and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Number 10, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, if you look at his whip, he's having a pretty effective season. He's keeping runners off the base path. He's not giving up a lot of runs, and he's giving his team a chance to win. If he does that same formula in this game, they may walk out of here with the W.
Into the box is leadoff man Jason Hayward, and we are ready for baseball.
Right fielder, number 22.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Now, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. Number 23 for him thus far. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
First batter of the game, and he hits a home run. Now, this is not what those home fans were expecting. They're not even in the seats yet, and you find yourself down 1-0.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club.
Bryce Harper.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires in the league that have the kind of respect he does. He's consistent, he's got a great zone, and he's well respected across the board.
A fastball that finds the outside corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. No outs, nobody on. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. H, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Everybody knows this is a hitter's ballpark. You hit a ball in the air, it's going to carry. You hit a ball on the ground, it's going to get through. But the key to a hitter's ballpark is don't try to do too much. You know the pitcher's going to nibble. And you don't have to touch it. Just reach out and put it in play, and the ball can carry. So contact is the key to hitting in a hitter's ballpark.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. There's a chopper foul over to the right side. 0-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Light giving chase, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fourth, shortstop, Jacob Palmer.
Ready now, Jacob Palmer, and he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked second on the team in stolen bases. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first at Chase Field. It's now 1-0 Washington. Patrick Corbin gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
At the plate, Brian Gomez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Brian Gomez.
Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. Harold, these Nationals as they enter play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, they're playing good ball, and here they are already with a 1-0 lead, and I think this trend may continue. They're really putting it all together and playing good ball right now.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ball 3. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And another foul ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Now at the plate, Blake the Kid. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
The 2-1 on its way. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike. It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Alex Light. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Now we got a 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Little tapper down the third baseline. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
Now at the plate, Ben Casto. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. From the stretch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They trail this one 1-0. Settling in now, Carlos Correa. He'll lead it off here to begin the 2nd.
Third baseman, number 1, Carlos Correa.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Judge is back and he reaches up to put it away for a long out, number 1.
Well, let's take a look at the Diamondbacks defense, brought to you by Majestic. And let's look down at that 3rd baseman. That looks a long ways to first base, doesn't it? He makes it look easy. He can go into the hole, foul ball, and throw a ball across the diamond on a dot. He's got one of the best arms you will ever see.
So digging in now, James Kaplan, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here it comes on 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball's hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Stepping in now, Ryan Saunders, as he hits one on a line to left field. This is going to kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Frank Inman, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. A 1 pitch on its way. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Second and third here, one man out. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Patrick Corbin, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one.
There's 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. I don't care if it's the pitcher or not. He's got to treat him like another hitter. You can't let him beat you here. This is a big at bat.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
3-0 to the opposing pitcher. Throwing strikes can be difficult sometimes, but nothing like not being able to throw it to the other pitcher. Man, it's got to be frustrating.
Second and third, 2 away. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Down the first baseline. Marte gloves it, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Judge. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
And that misses 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's how the Nats line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Bryce Harper. You know, when he first broke into the league when he was 19, 20 years old, he was running around like a crazy man all over the place like a little jackrabbit. Out of control. He's calmed it down now, and he's really become a nice outfielder.
Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, Tyler Goodell, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Stepping in, Ketel Marte, currently 3rd on the team in stolen bases, so we'll see if he gets an opportunity to do any running in this one. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Runners on first with 1 down. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. Runner at first here, one man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Javier Baez set the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
And the changeup is way low that time.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. One and one. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone. Two out with the man at first. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at-bat. He is really making him work.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stick around because Jason Heyward will lead things off when we come back. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And there is Jason Heyward. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Jason Heyward.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Goodell will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first down. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Harper, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. To 2-2 now.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
1 out, nobody on. Here's a high pop-up. Gomez is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Lewis.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Lewis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Now here's the pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, number 10. He'll take his first hacks here.
Pitcher, number 10.
First pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Gomez.
Striding into the box, Brian Gomez. First offering on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
In now, Blake the Kid, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. 2 out, nobody on. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this will be fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Striding in once again, Alex Light. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here, too low. It's 1-0.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
A runner on first with 2 away. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get back in safely. 2 out with the man at first. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to split the uprights and head toward the pool for extra bases. The Kid rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. It remains 1-0. Ready for another chance. Jacob Palmer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing, following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Now at the plate, James Kaplan. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup and the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Gomez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they're up 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Ben Casto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ben Casto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Here's big Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Here it comes, 1-0. Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you, he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Harper giving chase. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The left fielder, number 2, Tyler Goodell.
Tyler Goodell will be next. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
1-0 count. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Now a snap move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Back in standing. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again, 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Ryan
Leading
Saunders.
off for the Nationals.
He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Ryan Saunders.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
The windup and the 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Into the box, Frank Inman, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's too high, ball 2. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Judge. And that's the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 46, Patrick Corbin.
Digging in, Patrick Corbin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
He is having a terrific game, pitching well enough to get back to the plate again, and this time he delivers with a base hit.
Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Nationals lead it 1-0. Here's Javier Baez. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Well, he went for the
Number
big
10.
swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
In now, number 10. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back in standing. First offering on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he'll snap one over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Ready with the 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
I think we're starting to see the frustration
baseman,
mount from this
5,
offense. It's been a pretty
Brian
dominant performance
Gomez.
on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Digging in once again, Brian Gomez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runners back. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pitch out, nothing doing. To 2-2 now.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Set to deal on 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. But the runner's back easily. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Full count. Here it comes. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Ready once again, Blake the Kid, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Now the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
Hit down the line at first. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Hey, great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Stepping in now, Alex Light, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Yeah, Matt, you know, if you got 100 pitches already in the 5th, I don't see him getting deep in the game at all. This is really at the critical juncture.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. That's popped up out towards short right field. Kaplan ranging into shallow right, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Bryce Harper now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Center fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready for another shot now, Justin Lewis. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In comes Judge. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Jacob Palmer.
Ready for another chance. Jacob Palmer 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. And that misses, ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Here it comes, 2-0. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Another throw over, being especially careful here. Harper running from first. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for Washington, but they lead it 1-0. Digging in and looking for more, Ben Casto. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Ben Casto.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, the guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is taken in for out number 1. So the shutout still intact here in the sixth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In there, and it's 0-1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Chopped foul wide of first. 1 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got a battle. But that was the case here as he battled back and got a hit down 0-2.
Standing in now, Tyler Goodell. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
The 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
The 0-2 once more. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. There he goes. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Here's Carlos Correa now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is on his horse. He's there and records the first out.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
In now, James Kaplan. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gomez has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder Ryan Saunders.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Saunders. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting
a swing and a miss that retires the side, and that will do it. Nationals gone in order. They lead it 1-0.
7th inning stretch.
Digging in to try it again, Ketel Marte. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Misses, ball 2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Javier Baez. as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And now a pitch on the way. And he falls behind now, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, number 10.
Michael Valero will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 21, Michael Valero.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Third baseman, Ryan Gomez.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Joe Biagini is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 31,
Eric Gonzalez will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Eric Gonzalez.
Striding in once again, Brian Gomez, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Hit hard to the right. The 2-2 one more time. Too high, ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 32 now for the season. And the Diamondbacks move out in front. It's now 2-1.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Into the box now, Blake the Kid, as he loops under the ball and pops it up. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this two-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 2-1 Arizona. Ray Vasquez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
45, Ray Vasquez.
Tommy Bloom is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Fastball in there for a called strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers, 18 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Up next for the Nationals, second baseman Erik Gonzalez.
At the plate, Erik Gonzalez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Into the windup and the pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Another one sent foul. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in once again, Jason Hayward. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's in there for strike one. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to short. Castro moving to his right. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Washington.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll be back in standing up. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's Bryce Harper now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Now the 0-1 on the ground up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
2 out Lightning. Here they come. This team never stops. Now they got the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base, and all this with 2 outs. Can they come up with another big hit with 2? Let's see right here.
Kevin Powers takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Justin Lewis will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
From the stretch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
One and two. Here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball.
Looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
So striding in, Jacob Palmer. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
He's really showing me something right here, Matt. He hit the last batter, and the first pitch right here, boom, fastball on the inside half, coming right at him again. He's not fearful of anything.
One-0 count. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. The kid is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. 3 left for Washington. Our score remains 2-1. Trevor Gott will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 26, Trevor Gott.
Spencer Kieboom is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 64, Spencer Kieboom.
At the plate, Alex Light. They'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Center fielder, Alex Light.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Lewis is over and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Ben Casto.
So coming to the plate, Ben Casto. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. One out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Last time through was a base hit. First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back. From the belt, the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, 90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Correa comes up with it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 2, Tyler Goodell.
Tyler Goodell will be next. Over 2 with a walk for him so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh. That's the meaty part of the leg, so as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he's thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Squared that one up just a little late. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. Arizona's on top 2-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Edwin Diaz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Batting in the 7th spot, number 39, Edwin Diaz. Now playing first base and batting in the 9th spot, number 19.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll start things out against the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Leading off for Washington, third baseman, Carlos Correa.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Here's the 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Slide and a stop by Baez. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
Now batting, the pitcher, Trevor Gott. Your
Alfonso
attention, please.
de los Santos will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 14, Alfonso de los Santos.
Tap down the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Ryan Saunders will be next. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Goodell's on his horse, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for Washington, left fielder Ryan Saunders.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ryan Saunders. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 1. Here it comes. And that's waved at and missed. So now the Nationals are down to their final strike here.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And he'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you. They should enjoy this ride, though, while it lasts.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Arizona Diamondbacks win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Number 10 earned his 9th win of the year. Edwin Diaz closes the door for the save, his 17th on the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Diamondbacks: 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Nationals, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. A reminder that Postcane Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street Station.